welcome in. So I've laid down the first layer of your cards, and we will be pulling more to clarify. So what we have here is the heart of your reading. The first card out was the Two of Swords. This is about a difficult decision, almost like a decision that you were avoiding making, based on a karmic situation. And it looks like that you've been very methodical, very responsible, slow moving in making that right choice. And this will bring us into, this has given you clarity. You're creating new abundance for yourself, but you're remembering where you just came from, and you are protecting yourself. You're in a protective bubble here. You're not being, what is the word? Impulsive. You're being very careful. This is all, this has to do with things being mutual in your life. Maybe a mutual partnership or relationship. I feel like you give a lot. You give your all. You give everything. And maybe you've gotten yourself into some karmic relationships and having to make hard decisions. So let's clarify. I'm going to get one of these cards for the energy. How fitting. How fitting. Okay, so let me put these over here. So we have detach from drama, and it says look up. If you look at these cards, they look very similar in energy, except here she's looking up. You have a 37 here. That breaks down to an 11, and 11 is a master number. You might be seeing synchronicities. That is beautiful. That is, I feel like, the decision that you've made to detach from a karmic situation there. All right. I'm going to pull some clarifying cards, and then we'll get some advice from the crystals. Burden. 10 of Wands. So 10s are about endings. So you can't carry any more than this. This is all a heavy burden. Possibly to do with someone that was deceiving you. This is deception. 7 of Swords. So dealing with a sly fox, somebody that, it was just a very karmic situation, a heavy burden. All right, let's get some more. I'm going to put that here. That heavy burden is ending. Energy. Ace of Wands. This is that spark of inspiration. So now that now that you've dropped that heavy burden, you've made that choice, the karmic wheel can move. And this gives you, it propels that energy. It gives you that spark. Starts heading you toward this, getting you from down here and opening up. Stability. 4 of Discs. New beginning. Absolutely, just like new beginning. You are shed. This is the Fool. You're taking that leap of faith in a sense, but not in a impulsive way. You are doing it in, this is the Six of Swords. This is underneath the deck, where you are headed towards calmer waters. These are your swords. All of that is everything that you went through, and you turn those swords of pain into swords of wisdom. So you're not going into this leap of faith as a fool in that negative aspect sense. You are going in it with a new beginning, a complete fresh start. You detached yourself from drama. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get the crystals. There's too many there, so let's keep. There we go. Looks like black tourmaline. It sure is. All right. Black tourmaline. This is very good for negative energy. Repelling negative energy. Absorbing, grounding, and protection. Detox. So this is an energetic bodyguard. You've got the Wheel of Fortune on your side now. You've got energy. This is going to give you protection, to protect your energy. It acts as a psychic shield. It's going to protect you from the psychic vampires, the people that suck your energy. It's going to protect you from destruction, negativity, and psychic attacks. It is excellent at establishing boundaries and deflects unwanted mental energies. It is also used for grounding, stabilizing your foundation on earth, and making sure both feet are on the ground. It's interesting because usually the Fool is kind of at the, you are definitely grounded. Even the Knight here isn't on his horse. He's barefoot and grounded. Very slow and methodical. You are protected. This is, you know, this bubble of protection here. This is your past, present, and future. Your future is looking very protected. With a natural electric spark, black tourmaline absorbs fears and transmutes those emotions into positive energy. That would be this right here. Use this stone to balance your root chakra and detox any anxieties. So this stone is great for Capricorn, and it works well with the sun. Grounding, protection, and detox. Very, very beautiful. Okay, so I think between these two cards, these are advice, actually all three. You want to look for any situation, whether it's a person, a job, whatever, and make sure it is equally filling your cup. It's not just you doing all the work, that it's mutual and it's equal. Detach yourself from drama. And don't have your head down. You can have yourself in a bubble, but do it with power. And you'll be feeling much more like these two cards in the abundance, with this newfound energy from dropping and removing yourself from that karmic cycle, dropping that heavy burden. So if you haven't yet made that hard decision, this is where you're torn. It's a decision that needs to be made that you could be avoiding. And you always want to choose what is best for yourself, not others. This is your purpose. This is your emotional well-being. So protect yourself from the negative energies. Put a bubble around yourself. You can actually picture a pink hue, a pink dome around yourself. And maybe make a trip to your crystal store, get you some black tourmaline. If you need to, you can pause the video and meditate or focus on this card. I hope this brought you some sort of clarity, answers, or peace. I just looked at that. It was 11:11 right when I'm looking at this, at your reading. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I'm back on.